Welcome to another Cardano update. So there's still not that much going on in the market, but I'm still tracking a fourth wave move to the downside right here, which could be in, but I cannot confirm that. It does not look like it's in. We might get another low, and that would put us below the 0.786 support level. So if we do that, we might as well just invalidate the whole structure because, this does not really look that good, and this is supposed to be a third wave move to the upside, and it does not really look like one. I mean, sure, from the second wave low right here, well, actually from this second wave low right here, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4 setup, but we are still missing a fifth wave move to the upside. Now, the third wave right here of this 1, 2 setup did go to the 2.272 extension, which is a good sign, but yeah, if we do not get a fifth wave move to the upside, then we will most likely get another low in this second wave right here, and yeah, everything that happened over here will just be noise. And if we do get another low, we might as well go below this low as well, and we might as well get another low in the second wave move down, because after bottoming right here, well, after going to this low right here, yes, we pumped from about 27.5 cents to 40 cents, but that's not enough. And as you can see, it even touched this trend line right here and it got rejected by it again. So if we try going above it again and we get rejected by it again, then we will most likely get another low in the second wave move down. And it's not going to be good because, we cannot afford another low. The invalidation zone for the second wave move down, well, for the first wave move up, is at about 22 cents. So if we get below 22 cents, it's not going to look good for Cardano. But if we do go up in a fifth wave move to the upside, which is this right here, then we should get to at least the 200% extension right here, which is at 40.7 cents. And that would finish the third wave move to the upside that I have on the chart. Then after that, you can expect a fourth wave move down and then a fifth wave move up. And this could get to somewhere between 45 to 50 cents. And then what happens after that? Well, let me go on the 4-hour chart for this. So after we complete the 5 waves to the upside, which by the way is not guaranteed that we will, but if we manage to actually go up 5 waves, then that will complete a first wave move to the upside, and that will help us understand what's going on in the market, and it would give us an idea of what the price action might do next. And also, if we do go up in 5 waves, I think that's going to confirm that the second wave low right here is in. And after we go up in 5 waves, like I said, we don't have to, we might not do that, but if we manage to do that, it's going to form a first wave move to the upside, then we'll get a second wave move down, then a third wave move up, a fourth wave move down, and a fifth wave move up, and the fifth wave right here should get above this high of let's say 81 cents. And once we get these 5 waves, I will be able to confirm that the low is in, and also these 5 waves will form this first wave move to the upside right here, and this will be the first wave move of this main third wave move to the upside. And as you know, the third wave move to the upside is usually the most impulsive, so the first wave move should go above the first wave high right here. Do not forget, we are still below the 0.786 support level right here of the main second wave, so it's still not looking too good. And I see no sign that we have bottomed right now. So, you can always expect another low. And if you look at the Bitcoin chart, Bitcoin is also not looking too good. It's just going sideways and, it did not get to my third wave target right here. It only got to the 1.272 extension, which is not enough for a third wave. So I think this structure will get invalidated soon. And if that's the case, we will most likely go below 49k and we will test another low in the fourth wave move to the downside right here. Don't want to talk about Bitcoin too much, but I think this is important. Do not forget, we are in September right now, and September is usually not a good month for Bitcoin. And what do I mean by that? Well, Bitcoin does not really do anything in September. It has not done anything in any of the previous Septembers, So you can expect Bitcoin to go down maybe somewhere between 5 to maybe 15% in September, but it does not have to go down. It can just go sideways, and I think that's when Bitcoin dominance will finally top. And then we'll get October, and October is usually a very good month for Bitcoin. And I think that's when we will pump to like 90K and get to new all-time highs. And that will also be the time for Bitcoin dominance to top and for the altcoins to actually get an altcoin season. Now let me remind you, we are close to the 0.618 level on the Bitcoin dominance chart. And last cycle we almost got to that level, so we almost got to 75%. This cycle I believe we will top at 60%, and then we'll get the altcoin season that everyone has been waiting for. An altcoin season should look something like this, so you will most likely know when an altcoin season is happening because Bitcoin dominance will just start free falling. As you can see, we have not had an altcoin season yet. And if you look at the ADA chart, for example, I mean, it went up a lot right here. It went up from 22 cents to about 82 cents. But the Bitcoin dominance chart did not really care about that. I mean, when did this move happen? It started in June of 2023 and it ended in March of 2024. And if you check out what happened on the Bitcoin dominance chart during that time, I mean, as you can see, it kept going up. So, you know, we have not had an altcoin season in my opinion. And we are still about to get one. Now, of course, maybe it will not be as strong as this one right here. Maybe we will not go down 45%. Maybe we'll only go down like 30% on the Bitcoin dominance chart. But you never know, because in each cycle we keep putting in lower highs. So maybe we'll continue doing this and maybe it will look something like this. And then it will top somewhere between, let's say, 45 to 50% in the next cycle, and it's just going to keep going down. I don't know, I cannot predict that. I can just tell you what might happen based on what happened in the previous cycles. And like I said, September is not a good month for crypto, so if you get bored watching these videos, maybe stop watching them for this month. Maybe come back in October, because I don't think anything special will happen in the next 30 days. I think people will just get bored and, you know, usually when people get bored, that's when crypto starts pumping. It starts pumping when pretty much everyone is fearful. And right now the fear and greed index is at 26, so everyone is fearful. And honestly, the fear and greed index might stay at these levels for a whole month before we actually do something. And you know, it would go perfectly well with what happened in the past. As you can see, in September last year, the fear and greed index was also kind of low. And in 2022 as well. And in 2021 as well, and even in 2020. So as you can see, it always goes down in September, which, you know, does this mean anything? I don't know. But even in 2019 it went down. So maybe that's a sign that it will go down even lower. And maybe we'll get a new low and we'll go below the 17 level. Maybe we'll go to like 15 or something. And then that will mark the bottom of Bitcoin, and then we'll finally start bouncing to the upside, because I believe Bitcoin will get somewhere between the 2.618 extension, which is at 190k, and maybe the 3.618, which is at 255k. So I don't believe this cycle is over. I still think we'll get new all-time highs, and we have not had a FOMO wave, you know? So people still do not care about crypto right now. It's still kind of dead, you know? And I believe that FOMO wave will start when Bitcoin dominance actually tops. Because, you know, that's when it happened in the previous cycle. I mean, nobody really cared about crypto when Bitcoin dominance was putting in new all-time highs. No, most people got into crypto when Bitcoin dominance was going down right here. And, you know, if we want that FOMO wave in this cycle, we need something like this again. Because yes, people do care about Bitcoin, but people just want to make a quick buck, and when they see an altcoin, for example ICP, ADA, XRP, Uniswap and other altcoins, when they see an altcoin go up like 1000% in a few months, of course they want to buy that, but when they buy it, it's already too late because the altcoin already had its moment. And I believe that's what we'll get next. We'll get the third wave move to the upside on most altcoins, and that will be the FOMO wave. But by the time people start buying the altcoins, they will already be at new all-time highs. And these people will be too late for this cycle. So I believe we are still early right now, and I do see Cardano get to $5 to $8 in this cycle. Obviously it could go higher, but you know, You have to be realistic. And I mean, that's pretty much all I have for today. Check out our Patreon and YouTube memberships if you want access to all of our charts. And if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.